I've seen a lot of old trucks in my life, and this is probably the cleanest ever. This is a 2001 Dodge Ram 2500. It doesn't have the 5.9 Cummins, but it has that V8 Magnum. Now listen, I don't know when I'm going to post this video, and it might be too late, but this truck is in absolutely amazing condition. I am tempted to buy this truck. Like, all jokes aside, this truck is like perfect. Whoever owned it really took care of it. And despite what anyone says about Dodge being unreliable and pieces of junk, I don't see it. Like, the leather seats in this truck, they look almost perfect. Like, seriously. And this being the quad cab, obviously there's no back seat storage, but like, everything works. Look, everything works. See the back of it going up? Okay, maybe that doesn't work. But yeah, the lumbar support works. The seat slides. The mirrors work. See that? Mirrors work. Everything works in here. Now let's go ahead and pop the hood so you guys can see what's under there. So this is gonna be the 5.9 Magnum. It's a V8, and it's gonna be good for 245 horsepower, which comes on around 4,000 RPMs, and 335 pound-feet of torque, which comes on around 3,200 RPMs. 4-speed transmission. As I mentioned, this truck is in pretty dang good condition too. They're not looking to sell it because obviously at a dealership they always want to do more than they have to, so they're thinking about wholesaling it. But all jokes aside, this is a perfect come and swap I've ever seen in my life. Like, I'm serious when I say this. This is the perfect come and swap. You can get a 5 or 6 speed in here. I mean, this would be the perfect build. Really would be. But so far, I mean, for a truck that's what, 23 years old, 24 years old, something like that, it's not bad. Now, these tires are way too big for this truck. Like, they're rubbing everywhere. And these are basically from like a 2015 to 2018, I want to say. They're 295 70 18. But the body of it is speed up, right? This truck is 23 years old. Oh, this door's locked. Long bed. You can tell no one really towed a gooseneck with it. And back in the day, when you got a 3/4 ton, they gave you overloads too. Now, I do have my trailer hooked up, as you guys can see. This is 9,000 pounds. We're gonna do a quick tow test. I will admit to you guys, hooking up to this truck was so hard. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it took me like 5 tries because I haven't done it with an old truck in so long. I've only done it like maybe 2 other times without a backup camera. My man card is revoked for sure. Now, in case you want to see the numbers on the door, the gross ax weight rating is gonna be 5,200 pounds up front. The rear is 6,084 pounds. It's actually higher than the newer trucks is, by the way. And, well, not the gas trucks, I guess, but the diesels for sure. Gross fuel weight rating is going to be 8,800 pounds. Now, it came with 16 by 7.5 inch wheels. Tire size was 245 75 16 when it was brand new. They don't have a payload on here, but I'm willing to bet you it's probably 25 to 3,000 pounds in that ballpark. I mean, this truck probably weighs absolutely nothing. I would unhook, guys, but I don't have much time with this truck, so I wanted to get this done really fast. So let's go for a quick drive and see how it performs. Now, I'm sure you guys like to see around the truck, right? You got your climate control there, air vents, aftermarket radio, which is no surprise. And check this out. A little bit of storage, cup holders, and they have not run this truck through the shop too, by the way. They haven't cleaned it or anything, so you can kind of see how dirty it still is. So whoever had it, they really took care of it. That's why whenever someone says that cars are junk, when you see these types of examples, if you take care of your car, I think that any car can be reliable. Obviously, everything can have problems too, but yeah, this truck is definitely a good example. I love the engineering behind it. Like, this is so 90s, like this type of build stuff. Like, it makes me laugh. On this side, glove box. And you guys can see there's not a lot of cracks. There's a little one right there, but on the dash, definitely really good condition. But back in the day, they did not really care about quality. You could tell that Dodge or Daimler Chrysler was not big on that. A little bit of storage inside of this area. Now let's go ahead and start her up. Here's the keys. Now watch this. Your keyless entry still works. This truck is, what, 23 years old, not bad. Now, obviously for your towing, oh yeah, that sounds good. Oh yeah. You don't have like a factory trailer brake, so you have this one. This was a pretty popular brand back in the day too. And there's no tow haul mode, right? So I guess you have to use overdrive. We're not gonna go too far. You know, I don't wanna work this truck like I know work other trucks. This truck is old. And yeah, it's definitely a nice spec of, you know, a 23-year-old pickup. I really wish I had some money burning in my pocket right now to pick this bad boy up, because the first thing I would do is just come and swap it 100%. And then you could have a truck without all the emission stuff. Let's go ahead and go for a quick drive. The mirrors still work, by the way, too, so you can pretty much adjust them by power. It's a nice feature to have. And these are some big ones too. I think these are aftermarket because they didn't have the flip-up mirrors back in 2001, I don't believe. But I like how small the cab is. That trailer looks so close to me right there. And one thing I will tell you, I don't know how fast I'm gonna be able to go, guys. This thing, I will admit, this truck, whew, it's not something I would buy to tow heavy with. I'll tell you, this might be too heavy for a truck like this. And I know that guys tow big goosenecks and all that with trucks now, but the steering feel on this truck just doesn't feel good. I don't like it. And maybe with the Cummins, maybe having extra weight on the front axle, maybe that would help a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely very loose, not a tight steering that I like to feel. And you can really feel the trailer back there. All right, let's give it a little bit of gas. Oh yeah, 245 horsepower. It's slow. Oh, it's slow. But it feels pretty solid though. I love the convex that they give you on the mirrors. They really help give you your view, and they do flip up too, but I don't really feel the need to do that. But yeah, I'm interested to see how fast I can go. It does feel a little sketchy for sure, but I'm not used to driving older trucks. Some guys, this is all they drive, so when they put 15,000 pounds behind a Cummins, you know, on a truck that's 25 years old, to them is nothing. But for me, I'm just used to bigger, heavier, newer trucks for sure. And who knows, maybe I have a chance, maybe I'll try to find a Cummins from this same model year, because they still ran the 5.9 Cummins for up until what, 2005? I can't remember. I'm not really good with the older Cummins. I think 2006, 2007 they switched over to 6.7. I'm just thinking off the top of my head because I don't do a lot of research on those trucks, but I'm willing to bet you someone in the comment section could answer my question. So when did the 5.9 Cummins go out, and when did the 24 valve Cummins come in? I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of acceleration here. So I'm only giving like 20% throttle right now. I just want to get straight, and we'll go maybe a couple X's up. So here's a little bit more acceleration, and here's wide open throttle. Wow. Okay. Whew, she's struggling. Now keep in mind, this truck is like rated to tow around 13,000, maybe not that much, but probably around there, I would say. And you know, at 50 miles an hour, it's not bad. Like I'm impressed. I mean, it does have a longer wheelbase than like a half-ton truck of today. But yeah, she's struggling. Oh, she's struggling. If I had more time, I would take it up a grade, but I think it would lose speed for sure, even with 9,000 pounds, I bet. Wow. You hear all the rattles too? Like I said, back in the day, I think they just didn't care about those types of things. Today, you have to have the premium interiors with all the noise cancellation devices that they have. Yeah, this is definitely bringing me back to the old days for sure. And that's only what, 20 years ago, 23 years ago, guys. Insane. The 4-speed is confident too. Like it downshifts quick. Yeah, but I wouldn't go any faster than this because the truck is actually pretty stable at this speed, but the brakes are not good. The brakes feel a little bit sketchy, and obviously with the trailer brake it still feels that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off right now. I'm impressed. I think that if you're looking for a truck to do basic trailer towing, like if you have a boat or you just have something that you maybe do work for, you know, around the house, this is the perfect truck for that kind of stuff. Like, man, it's really surprising how well the truck handled. I didn't expect it to do that because this truck's not that heavy. This trailer is heavier than this truck by a good margin because the gross vehicle weight rating is 8,800 pounds. So figure if it has 3,000 pounds of payload, that means this truck is about 5,800 pounds, right? That's pretty light. That's lighter than some of the half-ton trucks today. So let's go ahead and go around one more time, and then we'll go ahead and hit back to the dealership. So I had a quick second to show you guys how much this truck's gonna squat. So 44 1/4, it's a little windy. And let's go ahead and drop the weight down. All right, so that's 42.5. So not quite 2 inches. 30, 35, 40, there it is. 45, 50. Yeah, it takes time. I'm wide open throttle too. When you think about the gas engines today, like you think about like the 7.3 Godzilla engine, for example, has 430 horsepower. 430 horsepower. Chevy's is 401, and Ram's is 410. I mean, there's just such a big improvement on these trucks, guys. Like, wow. Like, I'm really impressed with this truck. The only thing that's not good is the brakes. The brakes suck, for sure. That's the only thing I would say, is the brakes just seem a little bit disengaged. And let me see something. Let me make sure. Oh yeah, see, that works. It's working. It's just not strong. Like, I don't have confidence in this truck if I was towing, you know, to the max weight, right? But yeah, sitting around the trailer, I think this is better than newer trucks, honestly. These mirrors are great. Really good mirrors. Yeah, but even going up this little grade at low speeds, this truck has no power at all. I'm now interested in driving a Cummins from this time frame too. I would like to see the difference. This definitely surprised me. The stability is good. I feel like, again, if you're using this truck to just move around like maybe 6,000-7,000 pound trailers, this is more than enough truck. If you're looking to go over 10K, I want to get a Cummins. But if I bought it, I put a Cummins in this truck for sure. I mean, I actually like this interior. It feels basic, and I feel at peace in here. I think nothing's gonna break. This truck has 121,000 miles on it. 121,576 miles to be exact. Has cruise control. Yeah, I'm impressed. Well, that will pretty much wrap up the video. I think that this is probably one of the best examples of a well taken care of Dodge Ram. And as you guys just saw, everything worked on it. By the way, this is a class 4 hitch too, by the way. It's not a class 5. And if I do post this video sooner than later, hopefully someone will have a chance potentially to buy this spec. I think they have it priced around $13,000 or something like that online. I can't remember off the top of my head now, but be sure to reach out to Adrian at the Larry H. Miller Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram store. let them know you saw the video. See you guys soon.